Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Madison came in, and as she head towards the office, and as she went in and put her stuff down on the desk, and as Madison has a flashback to her and Paul making love, and it's a flashback in with someone slamming the doors, and Madison turned and saw Billy there. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Bobby came in and saw Carly looking at the menu at the bar stool, and went to where she is and got behind her and covered her eyes with his hands. Guess who? I know those hands quite well, and as Bobby took them off, just as Carly turned and they began kissing each other, and pulled back. I am so glad you're here. I wanted to surprise you, and you did. Anyways, I have some good news to share, but let's sit over there. And as Carly got up and got her stuff, and her and Bobby head to the booth, and where they sat and faced each other.
Meanwhile, at the secret motel in Sean's room, Sean's on his laptop till someone knocked on his door. And Sean got up and went and got the door. And it's Angela. Angela, I need your help. And as Angela came in and Sean closed the door. Working on it's not what you can do, it's how soon the task gets done. I'm afraid I don't. Well, maybe this might help. And as Angela came and began kissing Sean. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School, Patrick closed his locker and went down the hall till Justin came and tapped him. And Patrick turned and saw his dad. That's, look, Dad, I'm gonna see you right now. And why is that? Because all you do is cause trouble.
Meanwhile, in the dining area, Paul and Chad are eating lunch, and as Paul sits some mom Chad. What's going on? Oh wait, I think I know. Raphael. I still don't get to this very day who set me up. Dude, of course it was them trying to cover the asses of everything they do at best. All I know is, if I do find out the person who got me sent to jail, let's just say what happened to Raphael is nothing compared to what I'm gonna do to them.
Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room near Dusty's room, Kristen's asleep on the couch till Jennifer came and sat by her. And as Kristen woke up, sounds like you've been here for a while. When did you get back? This morning. Anyways, how's it going? Michael's in there. So far, no improvement. How are you dealing with all this? Best I can. Because I don't know what I'd do should my husband lose his son. Meanwhile, in Mildred's room, Mildred's in bed till Emily came in and she noticed. I got here as soon as possible. How's everything? Fine. It was time for my daily checkup. Husband would be here, but he's got work. You know, it kind of seems I barely seen mine. I know the feeling. In fact, there's something I need to tell you.
Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in a conference room, Manda and Daniel are talking. You know, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. You better start believing. So, my boyfriend Weta Help already told you not to call her that. Look, I don't give a damn how you feel towards my mom, but you're not gonna talk trash about her when I'm around. In fact, I'm not letting nobody talk trash, right? When it's the truth. All this time you told me how much hell she put you through, and now you're helping her? Really? Seems to me you never stop blaming my mom. And honestly, I don't know if I can be with a person who has a personal vendetta against my mom. That makes the two of us, because I don't know if I can be with someone who helps their mom jump bail to another country. So, what exactly does that leave us? Honest, Amanda, I don't think there's us anymore. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe in the office, Madison and Billy are talking. What's with the dramatics? Where were you? Seriously? You may be my husband, but you sure as hell don't control where I go. I was just worried when I got home. Look, nobody touched me if that's what you're referring. Only I'm not, but you knew that. Tell me something. Did you just come to pick a fight with me? And as Maria came in, and Billy and Madison saw, I certainly hope not, because if so, take it elsewhere. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Carly and Bobby are talking. So tell me, what exactly is it? Is it good news? Yeah, it is. Look, I know you told me you're gonna give me space I need to make my final decision regarding who I want to be with. Yeah, Have you decided? Yeah, I have. Given to what's been going on lately and the fact that you swept me off my feet. And I gotta say, I likes that a lot. I meant what I said before, Carly. You took my breath away, and you still do to this day. That's the reason why I want to continue my marriage with you. I understand how you feel. Perhaps wait. Did you just say, yeah, I did? You and I are gonna stay married, and let me explain the reason to why.
Eating raw at the Seabrook Motel in Sean's room, Sean and Answer are in a kiss, so they pull away. What the hell was that for? I do believe after more than 10 years, what we still have is still here. It's true, but there's a reason. There is. I need your help more than ever. Does Vince know? That's just it. I need you to convince my husband that we're getting back together. You should look, there's not much time. If we don't act fast, I might lose my daughter. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in an empty classroom, Justin and Patrick came in. Look, I'm really trying hard to be a father. Just every time I believe that, you turn around and walk away. Face it, Dad, you never gave a damn about me at all. And don't try now. I have a lot to deal with, especially with you. I'm fully aware of who they are. You're no different than them. Alright, what can I do to make you trust me? Easy, by leaving me and my family the hell alone. And as Patrick went to the door, but Grace came in. You better have a damn good reason to why you're here on the school grounds.
Meanwhile, in the dining area, Paul and Chad are having lunch while talking. I'm not the only one who has something on their mind. You're still thinking about Lauren. Yeah, just like you, I still never understand to this day to why she suddenly married Jesse after breaking. That is a mystery unless, yeah, I was thinking of that too, but Lauren wouldn't hide the fact. I don't know, man. It just seems very odd. Just when you think you know someone, you really don't. And as Joseph came to where they are and sat with them, and Chad and Paul saw. How'd it go? Are you kidding me? Dude, they look at me as if I'm insane. Not to mention being accused of working, let me guess, the Collins? Yeah. Anyways, I had Rachel do a DNA test. Okay, the test should confirm your theory, but you got to remember, when it comes to that new family you discover, yeah, what would that be? They have eyes and ears all over the town. And if you being seen of us doesn't really exactly help your chances and all.
Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez International Hospital in the waiting room near Dusty's room, Kristen and Jennifer are talking. Hang in there. I know he'll get through this. Yeah, as long as Wilma's still clear of my husband. I almost forgot, she's the mother of his child. That doesn't mean she's gonna use Michael whenever the hell she wants. Actually, there's something you should know. What is it? It's about Tina. Our sister Casey and managed to cover another secret. I'm so glad our dad came to his sense and dumped that bitch. Clearly, all she wanted, I agree. What's the news? It seems Tina was a prostitute all those years ago. Meanwhile, in Mildred's room, Mildred and Emily are talking. What is it? Earlier at the trial, a guy named Joseph told Andrew and I that we're his parents. Really? You don't believe? No, in fact, we told him if he was sent by Frankie and Mimi not to come near our families again. But lately, after what he said, I've been having flashbacks. About what? Giving birth. I know it's bits and pieces. And of course, I miscarried 10 years ago, but a portion of my marriage was wiped out. What the hell does it even mean? If what Joseph says is true, then I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez courthouse in the conference room, Amanda and Daniel are talking. Wow, could you say that a little bit more faster? Because it seems to me you're very convinced that we're over. That's because we are. I think it's best we quit while we're ahead. Is that what you really want? Just so you can continue helping your mom cause more trouble? Or better yet, be your shining white armor as always. What do you want from me? I want you to start defending me once instead of your mom, who's become a major thorn in our relationship as we know it. Hell, I have plans for us. I really don't know I should fear from that. Look, overall, I can't keep doing this. Can't keep doing what? Isn't it obvious? I can't keep competing against your mom like she's some damn saint. Well, I guess you never make mistakes. Not like your mother, who's caused so much damage to hundreds along thousands of people. Look, I am not gonna keep defending my mom because you don't have to. But I am giving you a choice with the matter. Who you value the most? Your girlfriend or your mother? Come on, Daniel, it's not a hard question. Who it's gonna be? Me or her? You really don't want me to answer that question right now because you're not gonna like the results of it. Yeah, Whom I'm kidding? Of course you'll start your mom any day, no matter what. But then again, maybe you're right in what you said earlier being no us, because I think we should end things between us in this time for good. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe in the office, Madison and Billy are surprised by Maria's arrival. Come on, Madison, really. Just look, my wife and I had a disagreement. Whatever the matter is, may not be discussed in here. Oh, is that so? So it's okay for you and your friend can bring anyone you please in. Yes, Madison, not now. Yes, now. Will you get out telling us low employees what we can and not do? The very person that can fire your ass in the heartbeat if you don't step off right now. Madison, and it's Billy turn and face Madison. You need to stop this. She's done nothing, and also, she's a manager. She can do whatever she wants. Really? You're defending her to me? What's really going on? And it's Maria came where they are, and they saw her. You know that's wrong. I may know more than you think. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Carly and Bobby are talking. You really don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I must. The thing is, I have never felt so lucky to have someone to come into my life like you do. I feel the same way, and to tell you the truth, before meeting you, I've been residing in Manhattan Beach for some time, but overall, I have never been so complete before being married to you. Why don't we go home and have ourselves another honeymoon? I have a big house, well, I live with family, so I hope wrong. In case you've forgotten, Carly, you are my family. After all, you are my wife. You know what? Why don't you wait in a hotel room, and while you do that, I'm gonna go see how my mom's doing at the hospital, but I'll let you know when I'm done. Sounds like a plan to me. In fact, I'll give you a ride to the hospital. Amazing.
Meanwhile, at the Seabrook Motel in Sean's room, Sean and Angela are talking. What do you mean you might lose your daughter? And as Angela has a flashback of her and Linda facing off. You see, I'm the one in control in this game. Yeah, let that happen. If you don't dump Vince, then say goodbye to Adriana forever. And it's a flashback and Sean sent some wrong Angela. You okay? If I fill you in on the entire reason, will you help me keep my daughter safe? I'll do whatever I have to. Linda stopped by my house. Also, she kidnapped my daughter. And if I don't leave my husband, she's going to kill her. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the empty classroom, Justin and Grace are talking. I'm gonna ask you again, sir. Is there a reason to why you're on these grounds? I was just visiting my son. And I was just leaving. And as Patrick went, I left the room. Look, you can try to bond Patrick all the hell you want off school grounds, but between the hours 7 and 5, this place is out of bounds. So unless you have a business place which you don't grace, I don't give a damn who you are. Says the person in charge who's about to call my dad to remove you if you don't leave right now.
Meanwhile, in the dining hall, Paul, Chad, and Joseph are talking. You don't have to worry about that. I really don't have to. You have to be the one to show your new family you're a good person. First impressions are always the best, if you want a chance with them. By the way, thank you for helping me and all. Yeah, just don't let too many people know that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head back and see those results. You do know from this point forward, you can't be seen with us in any way. Yeah, you being the sons of the people who destroyed millions of lives, I got it. Anyways, I see you later. And as Joseph got up and turned and walked away. And it's Chad turned to Paul. That was a good thing you done. I was just feeling generous. That don't happen too often.
Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room near Dusty's room, Kristen and Jennifer are talking. Well, it seems Tina has sown herself a lot back in the day. Apparently she had a daughter. No, wait, that can't be. See for yourself. And as Jennifer showed Kristen a picture from her iPhone, the only reason she slept with her dad is so she can inherit the grand fortune. Too bad things didn't pan out in her favor. There's more. Actually, there is, and you're not gonna believe it. Meanwhile, in Mildred's room, Mildred and Emily are talking. Come on, Mildred, for all we know, this could be some sort of setup or trap. Only one way to find out, and as the nurse came in, just the person I was looking for. What can I do for you, Miss Goodcharm? How soon can I get my DNA test done? What do you mean? I want answers to what I learned about a person who claimed to be my son.
Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the conference room, Amanda and Daniel are talking. Well, I guess we both can agree on something for one. Yeah, I guess so. But it didn't have the inlets. Come on. You knew this was coming sooner or later. I'm sorry. Making me choose is not a wise decision. You're right. I get it. But you and I were set to get married, Amanda. I already told you about my family and me being sidelined from my father and my stepmom, which will never change. I'm sorry for that. And I know she's all what you got, but you also have me for the matter. Well, hey, don't put this on me. I loved you with everything I had, but I guess it was enough. We're done. I'm gonna move all my stuff out of the house by tomorrow. Excuse me. And as Daniel turned and head out, Daniel, and as he stopped and turned just as Amanda came and took off her engagement ring and handed it to Daniel, which she got. We had a good run. Yeah, we did, but good things must come to an end. And honestly, I don't think we wouldn't work in the first place. And as Daniel turned and went and left the room, and as Amanda thinking, yeah, maybe you're right. But one thing's for certain. I'm not gonna let your mother get away for what she's done to us.